Hello for grade 11 students, all the grade 11 students and the people in this group as well. Please greet and welcome back to our class again, chapter 12, Chumban, unit 1, the Chumban festival. Okay, you can open your book on page 68 or 69, okay? Okay, and we have learned already about the vocabulary and the pictures already as well. At the table, we have answered it for the two person here, and the text you already read and translate with me already as well. And now let's go to part B, choose the correct answers. Okay, for the statement here, you can choose the correct answer for part B together. Okay, what is the correct statement? Okay, part B, choose the correct statement here. 1. Chumban is celebrated A on the different day of Petrobot, B on the final day of Petrobot, C during Petrobot, D after Petrobot. So which one is here? Answer 1, A, B, C or D. One. If I want A, B or C or D. Okay, for number 1, let us see during Petrobot. Sorry. Sorry everyone, you can choose already here number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, for number 1 let us see. Okay, number 2 everyone, number 2 during Chumban household their ancestor. A. Dedicate, B. Remember, C. Visit, D. Refer to. Okay, for the number 2, okay, so which one is? Chumban during Chumban household, letter B. Remember their ancestor. 3. Buddhists believe that when we die, our mind will A. Continue, B. Live a good life, C. Commit sin and go to the hell, D. Go to the heaven. So which one is? Okay, the Buddhists believe that when we die, our mind will continue with A. Number 4, people who are in heaven are there because they have A. Heart, B. Receive gift from D. C. Being jealous of D. Pet. So which one is it? People who are in heaven are in heaven. People in heaven. Sorry, let me see number 4. In heaven are there because they have helped other people during their life. They are fourth person. So letter D. 5, last one. The A. Advocate, B. Message, C. Give, D. Expectation. So which one is? The of Chumban is help those who are suffering. The message here. The message here is the message of Chumban here. Alternative people. Okay, so let's check the answer together. Okay, number 1, C. Number 2, B. Number 3, A number 4, D number 5, D. Here one, let's go to the section C here, the last section. Okay, but I can still use one more section D for you. Okay, in the notebook I have only 3 sections, but I can add one more section for section D. Okay, section C, read about heaven and hell. We fill in the gap. We do not have to think of heaven and hell as place that wait for us after we have died. We can experience them now in this when we are in when we are when we are in we are happy. When we are suffering, we are in we can't always know about other person though, whether they are happy or not. For someone for someone who is doesn't have to laugh all the time. Someone who is suffering may live in a beautiful house and try around in a big Heaven and hell are not so to see because they are in our minds. Human is show that people who are suffering and who are can be helped. If you are suffering in hell, or if you meet someone who is suffering in hell, remember that and hope for heaven. Here one, and you can read one by one and complete it. Okay, so number 1, what to complete? Okay, we do not have to think of heaven and hell as place that we wait for us after we have died. We can experience them now, and this what number 1 in this life when we are in heaven we are happy. Number 2, heaven when we are suffering we are in hell. We can't always know about other person though, whether they are happy or not is or not sad, or unhappy or suffering. Someone who is happy doesn't have to laugh all the time. Someone who is suffering may live in beautiful house and try around in a big car. Heaven and hell are not so heaven and hell are not so easy to see because they are in our mind. Humans show our souls that who are suffering and who are hell can be helped. If you are suffering and in hell, if you meet someone who is suffering and in hell, remember that and hope for heaven. So let's check the answer together. Okay, here number 1, lie. Number 2, heaven. Number 3, hell. Number 4, when you said happy or unhappy or suffering. Number 5, happy. Number 6, car. Number 7, easy. Number 8, hell. Okay, we can translate together. We do not have to think of heaven and hell as place that we wait for after we have died. ពួកយើងមិនដឹងទេថាខាងសួគ៌និងខាងនរកគឺជាកន្លែងដែលយើងកន្លែងដែលរងចាំយើងថាវានៅទីណាទេដែលយើងក្រោយពេលយើងបានស្លាប់ខាងសួគ៌និងខាងនរកគឺជាកន្លែងដែលរងចាំយើងក្រោយយើងបានស្លាប់យើងមិនដឹងទេថាខាងនរកនិងខាងសួគ៌និងខាងនរកជាកន្លែងដែលរងចាំយើងនៅពេលយើងស្លាប់ We can experience that គឺយើងអាចជួបវាជួបបទពិសោធន៍ពីខាងនរកនិងខាងសួគ៌នៅពេលឥឡូវ in this life នៅក្នុងឆាកជីវិតយើង when we are in the the heaven នៅពេលដែលយើងនៅក្នុងស្ថានសួគ៌ we are happy មានន័យថាពេលដែលយើងសប្បាយចិត្តមានន័យថាយើងនៅក្នុងស្ថានសួគ៌ when we are suffering we are in hell នៅពេលដែលយើងកើតទុក្ខមានន័យថាយើងនៅក្នុងស្ថានសួគ៌ឋាននរក for example when you are in the prison when you are forced to leave your house to leave your country so this is the hell នៅពេលដែលយើងអ្នកខ្លះជាប់គុកត្រូវគេបង្អត់បាយត្រូវគេបណ្តេញចេញពីផ្ទះត្រូវគេបណ្តេញចេញពីប្រទេសនោះគឺជាឋាននរក we can't always know about other person ទៅយើងក៏មិនដឹងអំពីមនុស្សដទៃដែរ whether they are happy or not whether they are happy or not suffering យើងមិនអាចដឹងថាមិនអាចដឹងអំពីមនុស្សដទៃទោះជាយ៉ាងណាក៏យើងមិនដឹងអំពីអ្នកដទៃថាតើពួកគេរីករាយឬក៏មិនរីករាយទេ someone who is happy doesn't have to laugh all the time មនុស្សដែលសប្បាយមិនមែនសើចសប្បាយគ្រប់ពេលទេតែមាន sometimes or sad sometimes happy ជាមួយយើងមានការទុក្ខមានសប្បាយ someone who is suffering may live in a beautiful house and drive around in a big cars មនុស្សខ្លះទៀតគឺដែលរងទុក្ខគេប្រហែលជាមនុស្សខ្លះដែលរងទុក្ខគឺប្រហែលជាអាចរស់នៅក្នុងផ្ទះធំនៅក្នុងឡានទំនើបបានដែរ we cannot think when they have a big house a big car we think they are happy but sometimes sad គេនិយាយថាពួកគេនៅផ្ទះធំទំនើបខ្ពស់ឡានទំនើបអីនេះមិនប្រកាសថាសុខសប្បាយទេ Heaven and hell are not so easy to see because they are in our mind ឋាននរកនិងឋានសួគ៌គឺមិនងាយមើលមិនឃើញទេពីព្រោះវាតែនៅក្នុងតែចិត្តយើងតែប៉ុណ្ណោះ Chumban show us that people who are suffering and who are hell can be helped ជុំបិណ្ឌបង្ហាញយើងឲ្យដឹងថាមនុស្សដែលរងទុក្ខគេដែលជាសត្វនរកគាត់អាចជួយបាន if we are suffering in hell or if you make okay sorry I can make the word a bit confusing okay ចឹងជុំបិណ្ឌបង្ហាញយើងឲ្យដឹងថាមនុស្សដែលរងទុក្ខហើយមនុស្សដែលកើតជានរកគាត់អាចជួយបានបើអ្នករងទុក្ខហើយកើតនៅក្នុងនរកប្រសិនបើអ្នកជួបនរណាដែលរងទុក្ខហើយនៅក្នុងឋាននរកចូលចាំថាចូលចងចាំហើយសង្ឃឹមថានឹងបានឡើងឋានសួគ៌ Okay sorry see the answer so now let's go to make the answer the person for me with me together in this part I want you to check your understanding to discuss the question question number one the sample question and you can discuss together how do we know whether we are in heaven or hell how do we know whether we are in heaven or hell តែយើងអាចដឹងបានថាយើងនៅក្នុងឋានសួគ៌ដូចម្ដេចនិងឋាននរក you can talk with your friend okay for me I think that when we are happy we are in the heaven and when we are sad we are in hell if we are happy we are in hell but if we are unhappy we are in hell too why isn't it easy to know if someone else is happy or not why isn't it easy to know if someone else is happy or not ហេតុអ្វីបានជាយើងមិនជាយើងពិបាកដឹងថានរណាម្នាក់គឺកើតទុក្ខឬក៏អត់ហេតុអ្វីបានជាយើងពិបាកដឹងថានរណាកើតទុក្ខហើយនរណាមិនកើតទុក្ខទេ គេមិនណារីករាយនរណាមិនរីករាយនរណាបានសុខនរណាមិនបានសុខនរណាទៅកាន់ទុក្ខទេភពឬនរណាមិនទៅកាន់ទុក្ខទេភព okay because everything okay in our mind okay when our mind happy our bodies fresh and happy too okay let's see because heaven and hell are in our mind A happy person doesn't have to laugh. An unhappy person may have a lovely house or a big house ទីបើយើងមើលតាមផ្នែកទទេយើងពិបាកនឹងស្មានទេពីព្រោះថាឋានសួគ៌និងឋាននរកគឺវានៅក្នុងចិត្តយើងបើយើងខឹងនៅដទៃគេ when you are angry when you are hatred when you are ignorance គេទៅពេលណាយើងលោភៈទោសៈហ្នឹងនៅក្នុងខ្លួនហ្នឹងគឺវាជានរកហើយទេ when you are angry with someone គេ you burn your mind you burn your feeling you burn your heart អញ្ចឹងគេយើងខឹងអ្នកដទៃគឺជាចិត្តនរកខឹងគេគឺដិតខ្លួនឯង A happy person doesn't have to laugh មនុស្សដែលសប្បាយក៏មិនប្រកាសថាសើចចេញមកដែរហើយមនុស្សដែលមិនសប្បាយមនុស្សដែលមិនបញ្ចេញអាការៈសប្បាយហ្នឹងដែលមានផ្ទះនិងឡានដ៏ស្រស់ស្អាតហ្នឹងក៏មិនប្រកាសថាសប្បាយដែរអូខេ The last question for you do you agree with this idea why do you agree with this idea yes or no it's up to you but for me I think yes because you see now a lot of millionaire divorce example for example like Mr. Bill Gates he just divorced her wife so we know that he is a millionaire in the world but in their family we don't know okay we can when they have a lot of money they are happy they live in the happy way they live in a happy life they have everything but of course they have the unhappy in their mind in their family so it leads to divorce each other in Cambodia as well you can see the rich people divorce each other because they have the big car the beautiful house but they still divorce each other we cannot know when they have a big house a lot of money they are happy can you see the real life the real nature in the world we cannot change so the question number 6 it's up to you you can say yes and you say no it's up to you for me I say yes okay, because I example for you a lot of millionaire a lot of rich person rich people they divorce each other because they cannot get in touch they cannot live happy in their family if they have a beautiful house as well a big car beautiful house big beautiful house a big car luxurious car expensive car but in their mind are not happy they are in the game okay everyone before our lesson finish thank you very much for watching if you don't understand you can chat in group or under this video I can answer for you thank you very much goodbye and good luck